Welcome back to more Pro Wrestling Sim as we continue our ROH career here. Again, Batista, the owner now of ROH, as we have our GM Gobach trying to lead them from really just a regional company to become a worldwide phenomenon and, bring in a lot of great talent. Last episode, you saw what we did. We were able to hire and bring in some new talent where, we were really happy to be able to get Matt Riddle, who we know he got a questionable pass. He's trying to get stuff going over there at AAA. He still is the AAA champ, which means he still may have some contracted things over there. We'll see what happens there. But we also brought in, where is he? Trent Seven here. Really happy to grab him. Really good talent. Nice, safe worker as well. So we're really excited to have these two talents adding onto this roster we currently have built. We've changed a few things, of course, with our production. We've upgraded a couple things so we can now get, it says right now, max show scores 45% currently. I think we are able now, if I'm not mistaken, we're able to get that a little bit higher. Right here it says our marketing budget is limiting us to 60 popularity in each region, so we'll see how all that looks. But we have $239,000 in money right now. We really need to put on a couple really good shows, start seeing those profits rise. And I think to do that, as we look at the storylines, what we're building, we have right now Matt Cardona and Matt Sydal. That is our world championship bout. We're trying to build and grow that. We have Johnny TV, Scorpio Sky with that championship feud. We have a four-way women's feud we're trying to grow. Matt Riddle and Trent Seven, our newest talents. We're having them in a head-to-head feud, just doing a blood feud with those guys. I've just added this with our tag champions, which are Serpentico and Angelico, taking on the likes of Boulder, Bronson, the Blade, and the Butcher, doing a triple threat tag type thing going. And then Aaron Solo, one of our enhancement talent champions, against Matt Taven, who's an upper mid card talent, really trying to get something going there as well. So that's what we're looking at with our feuds currently. We're now ready to book our Honor Club show, and right now somebody pointed this out. We have currently a local large room in Maryland, which the capacity is 1,000. Cost us $4,400 to rent. Our potential attendance is 1,300. So we can go to this potentially here, and we're going to stay in Maryland, I guess. And we could try to go a little bit higher, but it's not going to do a ton for us. So like right here, 2,500. It wouldn't be a sellout, but we could potentially make more money. But the cost is really high compared to us. 12,011, for the cost. So I think we're going to stay with where we're at, as long as we're still around the 1,300. I think once we start getting to more, closer to that 2,500 mark, then we'll start to upgrade this. But we're gonna leave it as is right now. All right, we have to do at least 80 minutes on our show. Again, I could do auto booking, but we're gonna try to keep doing as much as we can on our own. So I think what we need to start with today is I think we've got some good storyline stuff building here. We haven't done anything with Solo and Taven, so I'm thinking where we go today is we're just gonna go straight into something with our champions if we can. So let's roster, let's go. Let's look here. Let's try to get something started. I want to do a really good opening match that's going to help our stories and our feuds grow. And title matches are certain. Maybe we go with a tag team feud to start. So let's go opening match. Serpentico. Let's just go teams. All right, let's go teams here. So we can go the Spanish Announce Project. Put them in a thing right there. We have the Butcher and Blade. We're gonna have them in that match, and then we'll just have those guys in a match right now. You know what? Let's take these guys out. Give me some heels that are gonna be like Dark Order here. I've worked really well. We're gonna go with that, and we're going to put the titles up. Tag champs, gonna defend it, gonna get it going. And we're gonna make the champions win this thing with Serpentico to get in the pinfall. The loser, we'll give it to John Silver. The finishing move, it doesn't matter to me, so just do whatever you want. Let's make it good. All right, and then we want to give this some time to cook, so about 15 minutes. Should be a pretty fun match. And I could do a match gimmick. We could do some fun stuff there. I could go with purpose and try to steal the show with the talent, but we're not going to do that either. So we're just going to have that be the opening match. So I'm doing all my matches first, what I'm trying to do with our feuds here. With that, that's one title match in. I like what we have there. I think that works out pretty well for us. So now let's look at our female brand here. Let's go get something going for Billy Starks. Which hopefully she's got pretty good stamina right now. Let's see what she's at right now. Stamina 76. Now, is that her current stamina she's in? She's done a couple things for us. She beat Mercedes and she got beat by Taya. So she's 1-1. So we can get something for Billy going against who she work well with right now. Relationships. Sawyer Wreck and Sky Blue. She's got relationships there. Chemistry. Here we go. Chemistry. Good opponents. Bad chemistry with Taya Valkyrie. So Yuka Sasaki, good chemistry. Do we have her on this brand? No, we don't. So it's kind of an unknown for us. Maybe we can do some like Ellering here. Maria Kanellis, I'm not going to put in the match at all. Shoot. Let's go Charlotte Renegade. And who's Charlotte Renegade's? Robin Renegade is a good one for her. All right, so we're gonna do a triple threat there. Put her in the mix. I think what we're gonna get here is I want to make Billy look good. And double any pop. Yeah, I like the idea of this. I want to make her look strong and, you know, give y'all about 10 minutes to cook in this match here. With Billy getting the win because of a, let's see here. Can I do like a, you win because of a DQ type thing? Dusty finish DQ. A person wins his match only for the referee to overturn the, no, not that. I would like a DQ. DQ finishes. Here we go. Weapon DQ. Disqualification due to being caught using illegal weapons. Interference DQ. Yes, that's what I want. So the loser, the winner is going to be Billy. I'm curious how this will work. And I don't really care about the loser on that, but that's interesting. So we can do a DQ. Billy Starks over on unspecified interference DQ. Can I make somebody that's doing the interference be like Mercedes? So we can go here, purpose, make her look good. Then we can go finish. Billy gets the win because of interference. From, can I say who I want to be interference from? No. Okay. She could be the interferer, so that can work. So we'll see how that works. So make Billy look good. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. I don't know if that's going to be the way it plays out in my head compared to what the game's thinking, but we'll see. All right, so that's something for our women's division to do. Then let's go look at some, you know, some mid-card talent, get some extra matches in here. Let's get another tag team match. We'll get Boulder and Bronson, get them in a match against Blade. Let's see, teams. Butcher Blade, get them in a match with them. Go 10 minutes. Don't really care who wins that one. That's really for the growth of the feud. Okay. And then we'll go upper mid card. Get something going for, I need to keep growing my Aaron Solo stuff here. So Aaron Solo, who's a champion, probably shouldn't be a champion. We need to get him something. He's a heel. I'd like to see him beat up on a face, like a, who do you work well with? No one. No chemistry. Okay. Needs a face to go up against. Maybe we can do like a Ross Von Erich here. as his opponent. And we'll go 10 minutes on that. And we're going to go finish strong with Aaron with the win. And he's going to do the double underhook facebuster because that sounds sick. And it will be a title match just to give him a defense that looks good. Okay. So 2 title matches on this week. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go one more match. Main eventers. We're going to get Matt Riddle in a match. Matt Riddle, a face, versus Johnny TV, an opponent. Oh, this could be a banger of a match too. And we're going to make y'all go 20 strong. 17. The winner of this will be, oh man, Purpose. Let's just go steal the show. Go bananas with it. No titles up for grabs here. And at ringside, we're going to bring out... First, let me save this. So Matt and Trent are doing something, as is Scorpio Sky. Okay, so we can go keep looking at this match, edit it, and let's let Trent come out here and be at ringside. Okay, we'll see if there's anything there with that, but that could be interesting. Now let's add some angles. So that's gonna be our main event. All right, we're gonna split up this. So we got tag champs to get going with, women's triple threat action there with the interference DQ. We got the ROH World Television title being defended there in a match, 10 minutes. And then we have this. Okay, this should be good. That should be decent anyway. So let's add angles. Let's add a story beat. And let's do a brawl. Ooh, a brawl celebration. I like the idea of doing a brawl or a stare down. Let's do a chase. Workers pulled apart. Let's do this. Workers pulled apart, 6 minutes. We're gonna go with our right here. We're gonna grow this for Mercedes. Being pulled apart. You're being pulled apart. And then we have to get Abaddon in the mix. And then people trying to help, you know, workers helping pull apart and all. You're gonna get a couple of these people in here like, hey, stop it. All right, we'll just get that going right there. Save the beat. Let's go at 6. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll get that in there to be right after that tag team feud or match. Then let's get a stare down between our Matt Cardona and Scorpio Sky. Let's get a little stare down action going here. Okay, 5-minute stare down, maybe 4. Don't need to be a ton, but it should do decent for us. Okay, little stare down there. We'll put that right before the ROH World Television Championship match, and then we'll get one more segment in here. So that's pretty good so far. We've touched on almost all our feuds we need to really do stuff for. So maybe from there, let's go add an angle. Now let's just do a video. Few minutes video here. I'd like to be able to get something for Vincent on the TV. We haven't had him really do anything. He's a really good talent, it looks like. So production level, let's just make it elevated. Just give him a nice little video, and we'll show that video before the main event. So in this, we got some stuff going for our tag feud potentially here. Let's actually get an angle going for the tag feud where we're gonna get a better angle here. Let's go down. Let's look at some of these crazy angles from the angle templates, and let's look at tag. Let's type in tag and see what pops up. Tag team. Match cancellation, match demanded. New belt unveiled. #1 contender tag match announced. I like it. Put us on the card. Tag match made. Tag injury authority. Blah blah blah. Brawl. 2 tag teams brawl. I like that. Let's go. Okay, and then we're gonna get our tag teams to brawl. And this are going to be Angelico. Can we not do that? Can we not just go? Dadgummit. That's really annoying. Can't just do. Okay. So I need to get Butcher, Blade, and then Angelico and Serpent. Yeah. Okay. So we can do this. So we got to go Butcher and Blade first. So we got the Butcher, and the Blade. Let's get them first. Butcher and the Blade. And then Serpentico and Angelico at the very top here. All right. Get them in something right here. We'll add the angle. We're going to go 5 minutes on the angle. Boom. All right. That gives us something there. We can do that after the Billy Starks match. And then we'll move that there. All right. That's a pretty great card. 38 minutes. I like it. So again, we're keeping everything the same here. It's going to cost us $5,134 to do. Hopefully we can have a really good show. We'll see. So let's get it going. Starting off with a 2.5-star match where, of course, Angelico and Serpentico win and retain their titles. Serpentico had a boost to his performance because of his gimmick. Masterful tag team in the situations. Was struggling for breath by the end of the match. Okay. So not terrible. Not terrible. Let's see how this did. 87% on the angle between Mercedes, Talia, Abaddon, Hogan, Anamita, Queen Amanata, excuse me. And then that was not good at all. That was a terrible match. Shoot. 41% half star. Didn't feel like anyone had the psychology knowledge needed to put on a match of this length together. Well, dadgum. That's not good. All right, 78 right here on the rating for this little brawl we had backstage. Grow that feud a little bit. Let's see here. Golly, not good. 1.5 stars here. Aaron Solo's boost to his performance because of his gimmick. As always, Aaron Solo put forth huge effort. Okay. So it did okay. It just wasn't amazing. 71% on that. Okay. Boulder Butch, 1.5 star match. That's not great. All right, this angle 93%. Give Vincent some popularity. He needed it. All right. And main event is a 3-star match. The crowd reaction was 100%. Final score was a 72%. By aiming to steal the show, the workers really upped their game in the ring. Nice. So we had some good stuff there to end the show. So overall, show rating is going to be a 45, which is our max right now. It's our cap. We gained our popularity in every region, which is what we wanted to see. And we're moving down the right trail, I think, right now. We have things going. We have our storylines progressing, which is what we wanted to see. Joe Hendry signs an exclusive contract with WWE. So Joe Hendry now off the table. You say his name, he will appear. You know the call. I'd like to be able to get some WWE talent over here to ROH, but I need them to eventually become available for that. Interesting. So let's go ahead. We got some mail. All right, Alex Reynolds hit with an injury. Came down with an injury. He's going to miss some time. How much time? Not telling me. Beef increasing his booking fees from 50 to 120. We made $25,000 income from our 168,000 views on MTV, and we made $24,688 in ticket sales as well. That's not bad. Pretty good gate. Pretty good stuff. We like to see it. We're up to $274,000 now. So pretty sharp, I would say. Let's keep progressing. Let's see if there's any big news, and we'll get ready to book our next show for today. And we may do an auto book too, just to see the quality of how our auto booking goes, because I am curious about a few of these things. So let's progress. 6 days, proceed, and we'll get to our next show. All right, so we're getting ready for our next show here. Looks like we made $7,000 on the Honor Club from the Wrestling Observer there. So let's see if there's anything big time we need to be paying attention to. So AEW makes contract renewal offer to Diana Perazzo. Ooh, that'd be a great talent to get over here to ROH, would it not? But again, don't know if she's available for like actually pursuing. Okay, let's see ratings and everything. Ratings war. Man, we're not doing bad. We're right there with GWF, First Strike on YouTube. We're doing pretty decent for our numbers, I feel like, overall. Now, financially, obviously, we went from like being $500,000 or whatever. We spent money. The goal is hopefully to net some big gains for ourselves. Let's look at the storyline growth here. Okay, we're at 65 heat right now for Cardona and Seidel. I need to spice that up. Okay, I need to get that spice up a little bit here, as do I with the Johnny TV Scorpio Sky stuff. I need to get something going with both of these guys, probably pretty quick. I think it'd be really fun to put them in a mixed tag, maybe in the main event for this week. We'll try that out. For the women's, I think we're gonna do the same. We're gonna do a tag team, and so 2 tag team matches already on the cards. We'll probably do a tag team, some sort of angle here. I think we're gonna do a Matt Riddle versus Trent Seven. I don't know about a match necessarily, but I think something with them, get them in some separate matches and then have them do like a backstage little angle with each other would be good. They're both faces, so I don't want to do anything too crazy, but we can see what we can do there. All right, so let's get to this thing. Man, okay, we're in a large local room. The cost $4,400 again, so we're still in Maryland. We're staying local to Maryland. I think we try to go with a little bit more expensive a venue. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna book it. It's gonna cost us a little more money, but it has more capacity. So I'm willing to see if this actually is beneficial or not. I'm willing to see if it is. So let's book a match. I told you I wanted to do that tag feud, that tag match. So let's start with the main eventers. We're going to do Johnny TV versus and Cardona as a tag team. They're going to take on the team of Seidel and Sky. And that's going to be a really fun match, I think, potentially. Hold on. Sky. Need to be his partner. There we go. That'll be a really fun match. Go 15 minutes with that. And I think to give them the edge in this, we go with the winner is going to be Cardona, and the loser is going to be I think we have him pin Sky since he is. Let's have him do the radio silence. I think, isn't that right? The pinfall, okay, on Sky. Because they're not feuding. So yeah, that's good. It's on the opposing person's thing. So that's good. That will be our main event, I'm pretty sure. Then I was wanting to go for the women's match. I was wanting to do a tag team with the faces, so we can go you and Abaddon, have y'all feud with, or get in a match with it may be fun to do even a 6 women tag here. A 6 women tag, we can go there, and then we can go heels, opponent, and give you one more good heel here. I think it'd be awesome to get Diamante out there with you. We'll have y'all just go 10 minutes strong. And we're going to get a win for Mercedes. The loser will be Red Velvet. And it's going to be the Fisherman Buster with that right there. That will be fun. All right. Let's do a little singles action here for our men's division. Let's get Vincent in a match. He's a heel. Got to get Vincent in a match with Trent Seven. He's going to be the opponent. Y'all are going to go 15 strong. Have a great match. And I want Trent to win it. and I want it to be off the Burning Hammer, and I want the purpose of this to be steal the show. That'll be a really good open, I think, potentially. So right now I'm still wanting to close a Johnny TV, Matt Cardona, Seidel, Scorpio. We'll set that up with an angle prior to the match as well. This I want to open the show with Vincent and 7, and then let's get another match here with, let's go back to the women's division. So let's go women's division, and let's get some of our people we haven't put in matches recently. Let's get Trish Adora, Rachel Ellering. Give you all about 7 minutes in a match. See what y'all can do for us there. And then let's get another match with upper mid carders, Dalton Castle. Let's get you in something with man, who to go with here? John Silver or JD Drake? Let's do JD. No. Trying to progress. We got a pretty good amount of talent on here. Yeah, let's do Anthony Henry. And then give Matt Riddle something to. No, we'll give Matt the week off. Avari Davari out here, heel. Shoot. Cole Carter, Marshall Von Erich. Let's do that. We'll let y'all go about 8-minute match. Just do something. So some of these are a little bit fillery, but we're trying to give some more talent some work to do. All right, now let's do a match setup here. So match is made. We're gonna do this for 5 minutes, and it's gonna be all of these guys, man, all our dudes here. So we're gonna do Cardona, Johnny TV, and not Seidel, Scorpio Sky, and Matt Seidel. Yes, that's it. And then we'll give me an announcer in there, and give me Ian. Set that up. You're gonna do that right after the opening match. Okay, that's good. Then let's add another angle here where we're gonna do some verbal sparring match, 5 minutes. We're gonna do this between teams here. So we're gonna go teams, and we're gonna have Butcher guys. Y'all are gonna be out here spitting with the good guys here. Okay. We'll add some verbal sparring. We'll get that going here after after this tag women's match there. And then we still have what, 15 minutes? Okay, let's get one more angle in there. So what storylines have I not really touched on? Riddle and 7 need something. So I need to do something with Matt Riddle. Maybe have him cut a promo would be good. So let's get promo for Riddle. We're gonna get him out there to cut on the mic. The subject, of course, is going to be Trent 7, and the risk. Let's go mild risk on it. Let's go mild risk. 5 minutes. Go for it. Go bananas with it. We'll put that before the final segment. All right, so pretty balanced show. We're in a new venue. No titles up for grabs, but I think we're hitting some stuff for angles. Start show is what I want to do. You cannot start the show yet. Oh. What is this? What? You need at least 10 more minutes of content. Ew. Okay. So, okay. We can do one more angle then. We can do one more angle. So let's do something where we can do, let's actually just do another match. Let's just get another match on the card. Why not? Let's get another tag match. Let's go teams. And let's get the Workhorsemen, their heels, versus infantry. And I'm going to give y'all 10. And y'all are going to go right here. So be match, angle, match, angle, match, angle, match. Boom. 5,485 for the PPA wages. We're in a new venue. Let's do it. Let's do it. So opening match is a 1.5 star. Did not do well. The overall low level of wrestling ability was not there to steal the show. Well, that sucks. I thought it would be. I thought Trent Seven would be able to carry. I thought Vincent was better than that, but I'm wrong. Okay, this angle here, not great. Wasn't great. Why? 58% only. I did not do as hot as I was hoping for, but we'll see if the main event delivers on. 2-star match here. That's better. Okay, so Mercedes got the win. We got some boosts. Okay, Workhorseman versus the Workhorseman versus the Infantry 2.5 star match. Not bad. And Anthony Henry got the pin. Then we got this match here. This angle got 76% score. That's going to help with that tag feud. Dalton Castle versus Anthony Henry versus Marshall Von Erich. 2-star match, 58. Final score, 71 crowd reaction. Not bad at all. Trish Adora versus Rachel Ellering. Not a good match, but got a good reaction. Better reaction we thought for Trish. That's not bad. And angle here, 89. Nice. There were a few offended by what Matt said in his promo, but the Edge seemed to improve the crowd reaction. Nice. That's what we want. And then main event goes 3 stars. 86 crowd reaction, 66 in the match. Matt Cardona picked up the pin, and we need to give Johnny TV, I think, a little time off. He's getting a little fatigued, so we'll kind of, I think, give him a week off. Maybe do just like a video package or something like that. So we maxed out again, 45%. Okay. We just need to eventually upgrade some stuff, spend some money to be able to up our scores overall and see those charts really raise up a whole heck of a ton. So I think we put on a pretty good show. Let's see what the ratings look like for money. We're at $268,000 in cash right now. Mike Bennett signs a contract. Interesting. So we end up, where is it? Mail. Here we go. We put up, okay, $25,000 income. And we sold 1344 tickets. That's $33,432 in ticket sales. That's solid. I'll take that every stinking time. All right, so that actually, let me look at this. I want to look at something else for production here. So we can't upgrade to get better stuff until our, what is it here? If I go here, no, that costs $50,000 cost to implement. I mean, we got to eventually build to a small office. It says here $500,000 a month, though. I just can't afford that. We can't afford it. We just got to stay where we're at as it is. Our popularity is still going up, though. Marketing's doing well. Let's look at the storylines. Okay, we got to get these 2 storylines to start really delivering on something. This is doing okay. This is strong. That's doing solid. This has not got anything going yet. So we need to do something with Taven and Solo. Let's progress a week. Okay. Well, not even a week. 6 days is what I need. I need 6 days. And we'll see about it. Okay, so I want to take a look at our finances here. So we started up here. Since we've started, we spent a ton of money, and we're kind of going to dipping down. So right now we're negative 242,000 in December, but this month so far we're negative 32,000. Because our staff wages are $152,000 in cost. We're bringing in $58,000 in sales. Our network deal is 71 is bringing in some money. So it's the venue that's costing us some decent amount of money, but these staff wages are really hurting us right now. We may not make it very long unless I figure something out. But again, we're learning in this game right now. I've never played this game before, really, so this is our first go at it. It may do terrible. We may have to let some of these people, leave, like Maria Kanellis. We may not be able to bring her back. Matt Taven may have to drop him. We'll see. We're still a ways away. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many more shows do we have until we get to our first big card? Super Honor card right here. So we're still about 2 months away before we get our first pay-per-view. So we're gonna have to start delivering on some stuff. All right. I can't really afford to spend more money on more talent. We just got to make do with what we have, with what we're at. Now, right now, you're seeing here our venue and everything stays the same. I'm willing to change that venue again. I think it is worth the money, honestly, because of the increased fan, we could get. I'm going to do this week. I want to go with Autobook and we'll tweak it. I'm curious to see what Autobook does. All right, so Autobook, here's what they've given us. Geez, Louise, some of these matches, look at this. 26 minutes. What is that? Tag team championship match? Okay. Johnny TV in a match there with Cardona, Evil Uno, Scorpio Sky. So it's a 6-man tag there. You got an angle with our women's match here. You got an angle here with our tag feud. You got an angle here with Seidel and Cardona. Matt Riddle getting a pin over Jacked Jameson. That's not bad, honestly. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 matches in total. I'm curious. Let's book it. Okay. I may turn this one down to a little bit. That seems a little bit heavy to me. We'll go 15 minutes on that. This one will go 18. And I think we're good from there. So let's try it out. Let's see if the auto booker is any good, because that may be utilized. So 2.5 star open. Atlantis Jr. got a better reaction than you may think. He's riding a wave of momentum right now. Ooh, interesting. So this guy's riding, he's got some momentum. We can utilize that. Didn't gain any popularity despite the loss to Tony Nese got the win, so he gained a little popularity, but Atlantis Jr. got a good reaction. That's noted. All right, this angle here, the arrogant gimmick for Matt Cardona worked really well in the story beat. That was a good feud. That's a good promo action, good angle there. Cut a promo, that was great. All right, this match was not good. 1.5 stars. Matt Riddle got a better reaction than you'd expect. Riding a wave of momentum right now. As always, Matt Riddle put forth huge effort. His explosive style impressed the crowd. Okay, well, I guess that's good for something. This guy looks like Chris Jericho, but he's not. 73% on this promo here. Okay, we'll take that. That's solid. 2-star match here for the tag titles, and Angelico gets the pin at the expense of Vincent and Dalton Castle. So Vincent getting involved in some stuff there. It's nice to see. This tag, okay. Well, the Fatal 4 promo, 64%. It's okay. And now main event. Not great. Well, 2.5 star match. Johnny TV does get the win. Okay. I mean, I don't see anything terrible here, but it just wasn't, like a banger match. But overall, we still hit our 45 and we still gain our popularity. We could have gotten a 70 score. That's nice to know. So when we do get money, we're going to be able to put on some really fun shows, I think, when we are able to eventually upgrade and get those scores up higher. Okay, I think we maybe go auto book one more time. We'll see maybe about tweaking some stuff. So again, the money's still worrying me. As you see, the money here is not going up very much. We made $25,000 on that, $32,000 in sales. Again, I'll take that 10 times out of 10. That's good money. We're making good money. I just need to see that increase higher, quicker, if we can. We want to keep growing the popularity, the brand, but we need things to go up quicker. So right now, let's look at the ratings here. Where are we at? We brought in ROH, 176,000. So we're right below, a couple, New Year Dash for New Japan put up about 20,000 more than us. That's respectable. We're in the upper half. We're only behind really WWE and AEW, AAA as well. That's not bad for this brand, considering. Again, we're at $252,000. So the money isn't going up. We're not gaining income week to week right now. This is not a trend. Right now, you see right here in January, we're negative 4,571. It costs a lot for our staff right now. They're more expensive. The marketing and production are going to be more expensive too once we get to it. The venues are certainly more expensive, but the ticket revenue is way higher. The network sponsorships going up, and the sponsorships in general are going up. So there's something there. Highlight shows, we don't have anything hardly, man. Can't renegotiate with these guys at all either. Man, oh man. Okay. I'm just trying to see what's our storylines. Okay, so storylines, still nothing with Taven and Aaron Solo. We need to get that growing. this still is doing well. I'd like to see that blow off into a big match here sooner rather than later. 61, 61, 67. Not bad. It's just nothing amazing. Backstage morale. Some people are pretty negative right now. Kira Hogan is one of them. Okay. Let's get to one more, and we'll see if we can put together another good show with the auto booker. I may go in there and tweak some stuff a little bit more this time. We'll see. All right, so we're at $234,000. Negative 22,000 on the month. Gosh bless. All right, so we made $7,000 from our Honor Club viewing, and got great news. A friend of mine has been an amazing fit for us. We'd love to hire Sawyer Wreck before February 23rd. Sawyer Wreck, interesting. Who's Sawyer Wreck? Let me see. Sawyer Wreck. Okay, so she is decent entertainment, safety's okay, intimidation's really good, her stamina's good, so she's not bad. She's got some time with GCW, really good relationship with Billy. What would be her cost? $150 per show. Ooh, again, money being spent right now, but I kind of like the idea. Let's do it. Let's make her happy. And you know what? Let's get Wreck in here. Let's get Sawyer Wreck in here. Let's negotiate with her. Pay her $150 a show. We'll see. Get her an ROH. We'll see. All right, so that's succeeded. Boom, there we go. Let's get booking, and we'll have her on the brand. We'll see if she's gonna be helpful to us or not. Hopefully she will be. We certainly need a good string of talent to really grow, but we need to make big money. We need to get to our first PLE, our first pay-per-view. Haley J leaves NWA. Sexy Star leaves AAA. Interesting. Okay, so I got some stuff going there. $217,000 now. Dadgummit, man. 39. We're negative $39,000 now for this month. Okay, we need to have a big show here. This needs to be a big show. Okay, we need it. We got to up the venue. All right. Attendance is expected to be a little bit lower, but whatever. Let's auto book again. We're gonna try the auto book again. I may do it a couple times to get something great. Red Velvet's not happy with this one. Oh, we'll see. This is another 6-man tag match. I don't love that as a main event. I'm automatically gonna auto book again. Just get that off here. Let's go again. Okay. Queen Anamita versus Diamante main event. Scorpio Sky, Willie Mack, Matt Seidel. It's another 6-man tag. I don't know. I don't know about this one. Got an angle here though. I'd be more willing to do this. I think this is too much time. I'm not against it, but I just don't love the. Let's start here. Let's start this with the opening match. Let's get this here. That there. That there. All right. I think some of this is solid. And I'd like to get one more match in here. And we're going to go to our women's division. And I want to go Billy and Sawyer. And have her, they're going to face off against Mercedes. And Abaddon? No, Taya. Yeah, Taya. That'll be good. We're going to go with that. We're going to let y'all go about 9 minutes. Squeeze y'all in here. That'll be pretty good. Okay. We have 1 minute still available. We're going to bump these down below 20 minutes for sure. Like 12 minutes is perfect. This one right here, we're going to make it about 18. Why is it lagging so much? I don't know. All right. That's decent. And Serpentine, so he's going to hang on to that. Let's do it. Let's get this match going. Let's hope it's a good one here. 1.5 star. That gum, y'all suck. What is going on here? That did terrible. Freaking terrible. Whatever. Okay. 78% there for the feud. Good. 2-star match. We'll take that. Not bad overall for a TV show. 50%. Crowd reaction wasn't great there. 63% there for the Taven solo feud. Finally getting something going there. This match here with Angelico and all, that was not a good match at all. 1 star. Queen Emanata, excuse me, 1/2 star only. God bless. Okay, let's see how this does. 80%. That's still strong. And the main event, 2 stars. 2 stars. Not the best, but Johnny TV picks up the pinfall in that one. And 45. We maxed it out, but we would have had a 55. So we didn't have our best show here, but we still gained popularity change. That's what we wanted. That's the key figure there. We're still growing. Even though we're not maybe, putting on the biggest, best show. Last week's show was a lot better than this one we just put on. Auto Booker's not bad. I think if I can mix auto booking, they can fill in some of the excess matches that we need to do, while I can go in there and fill our storyline. I think that may be what we do going forward. Wow, Roman Reigns wins another title. Wow, okay. Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble. NXT Championship for Damian Priest. Interesting. So we got some good stuff going on over there. Maria Kanellis is soon, and Matt Taven soon going to expire in 2 weeks. Let's see here. The mail. We gained $25,000 from our deal with MTV Global. $35,000, 780 in sales. Very good. Very, very good. And we are back up to $500. Our $257 and 7,000, excuse me. Dadgum, our finances. We are barely net positive in January. Barely. And it's because of our staff wages are stinking high. Our staff wages are incredibly high right now. With our roster. It's just, because are we paying these people per appearance? This is $5,000 a month, 200 appearance. Some of these people, $3,300 a month. So I think we have a roster that is stuffed, that we don't necessarily need all these people. It's a pretty bloated roster. We got a lot of people in here that we don't necessarily need. So maybe potentially we trim the fat, but I'm afraid to do that. I'm afraid to trim the fat too much because we got to make do with what we got. All right. So, it is what it is. Leave your feedback for me below, because I have a feeling financially we're about to be in disarray. We're about to be in trouble. And I want to save ROH. I want this to become a worldwide brand that's up there with the AEW and, of course, WWE. But it's going to take some time to get there. As you see, we have next episode, we'll probably get through another 4 shows or so. And then we're a little ways away. We're getting closer to our first big show here, which is Super Card of Honor in March. So that's going to be a big one for us. Our feuds are doing decent. We're getting them to get better and better and better. But I need your feedback below to help me grow this brand, to make the best product possible. Share any tips, suggestions you may have, and let's grow this thing together. Stay safe as always. And if you want to join our Discord, links down below. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation and being part of this video. But stay safe. God bless. We'll catch you back in the next one.